Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Dissect. This evening we have a great show for you, but I just want to let you know right now, my co-host, he will be joining us in a little bit. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties, but he'll be joining us. Tonight we have a great show for you, but I just want to remind you to tune in to Dissect, and you can watch us through V Streams, Facebook, Island Therapy, YouTube, Island Therapy, and also you can check us out on Instagram. That's dissect_ITV. Tonight we have an amazing guest who's coming to you via St. Lucia, and he's taking some time out to be with us during his birthday weekend. Before we bring him out, his name is Carlton C.R. Roberts. Before we bring him out, we're going to just show a quick video of his amazing talent.
Go! Ule, 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 ule. Come on, baby, shake it for me. I like what I see when you start to dance. Give me a chance. Fancy in a session. She said the thing sounding nice. She run like the rhythm. When it's nice to it twice. She come for carnival and she don't want to waste no time.
All right. Without further ado, let's bring to the stage Carlton C.R. Roberts.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings and thanks for having me.
Good evening.
What's up,
and welcome.
Dissect, what's going on?
Welcome to Dissect, Carlton, and happy birthday.
Blessings. I appreciate that. Yes. It's been a time. It's been a time. I can honestly say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know what? That song, Wule Wule Wule, I can't get it out of my head. It's so catchy. We're going to talk a little bit more about that and how you came up with that song.
Right.
So let's just talk a little bit about Carlton.
Right.
And when did you first discover your love for music?
Well, as a youth growing up in St. Lucia, I mean, music was it, you know. The influences we had, Burning Flames, Magic Circle, Imagination Brass, WCK, you know, those bands really were hitting the airwaves and it infused music into us. So for me, going back to the age of maybe 8 or 9, music was my thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and the bug was planted and it was like, okay, straight flight from there. Yeah.
All right. I just almost want to say Wule after everything.
Right.
So what inspires you to sing and write? So you said WCK was some influences for you. What inspires you to sing and to write?
Well, again, my background is that authentic type of music, you know. I'm old school when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to reaching across to the audience, it's an old school affair for me.
Yeah.
Now, things evolve, music evolves, we evolve as people. Um, so there's a little bit of evolution in the old school,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So my inspiration is just to show the upcoming generation that there's a way to do it without derogatory lyrics, you know, without putting yourself out on a limb and being completely ridiculous. There's a
Yeah.
way to do it with good music and good lyrics. So that's my inspiration.
Okay. Okay. This has been something that we've spoken to many of our guests about. And through what you just told me, you want your music to be timeless,
Right,
essentially,
right,
right? You want it to go on. You want it to play year after year, and to influence others, young people, the younger generation, to also listen to your music.
right.
Okay. Um, I myself might have seen you and heard you play around Toronto area.
Oh, really?
Being with the band. Tell us about your experience with the band Moses Revolution.
Well, yeah, Moses Revolution. I started off as a keyboard player slash vocalist slash background vocalist. And then I worked my way up to becoming one of the lead vocalists for the
Okay.
band,
Mm-hmm.
right? Moses Revolution is a family, like a family affair. You
Mm-hmm.
know, everyone in there is family.
Right.
You know, we've been together for so long that that's how we see each other as family. You know,
Okay.
and we are Toronto's top band. You know,
Yes.
y'all can anybody can come with who they coming with. I rolling with my crew,
That's
and
right.
we will defend all what we have to defend. You understand? Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I have to look out for you in the summertime then, because I do know the band.
Right. So in the summertime, we have a couple of things locked down already. I will be in St. Lucia for a major part of it because I'm going to be competing in various events in St. Lucia. But we'll get to that. We'll get
We'll
to all
get
that.
to that. Yeah, exactly. We will
But
get to that.
but
Save that.
I should be around for the summertime.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So a little birdie told me that you label yourself as the prodigal son of St. Lucia Soka. Why?
Well, I'm not the one who labeled myself. Someone said to me, someone said, "Boy," because a lot of the last time I touched a stage in St. Lucia was in 1994.
94.
I had just won the Junior Monarch, the Junior Calypso Monarch.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my last time on stage in St. Lucia. All of a sudden, now you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Why back? You, but you did like the prodigal son. So you know what? You have a point, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I can take the label of prodigal son. You
Okay.
know, and just like the Bible, the prodigal son returns home, and he's embraced because I was embraced this year. I must hand it off to my Lucian Massive. I was embraced. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I don't see what they see in me, but whatever it is that they see in me, I'm thankful for it, and we will continue just pushing what the template that we have, so we can continue giving them what we've been giving them.
Okay. So you say you don't know what they see in you.
I
So
I honestly don't.
obviously they receive you very well. So what are the things you're hearing from the fans? Is there
Well,
anything?
from what I've been hearing, you know, they like the lyrics. They like they like the way that I mask things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, listen, I'll be honest. I'll be the first person to say I'm not the greatest singer out there, but I command a certain attention, and I know that. You
Okay.
know, and I'm one of those who know what works for me,
Okay.
and I will work that. You know, Makel John, a Dominican who does my productions. I always tell him about the girls who walk around with their handbags on their elbows. I say, you know, these are the girls that bad and they know it, right?
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to music, I bad and I know it. So hard luck.
Okay.
they can
Okay.
they can that.
I like your analogy.
Yeah, yeah, you're sexy and you know it. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
hear you. There's nothing wrong with tooting your own horn and giving yourself that respect and props,
Well, yeah,
because
I mean,
yeah.
it really goes further than tooting your own horn. You know, confidence is something that we as a Caribbean conglomerate need. We need that confidence. We need to understand that not everything foreign is better, right? We have it right here. We have it within ourselves. And
Yes.
self-confidence starts from within you. You
That's
are the only one who can make yourself confident. Nobody
right.
can toot your horn for you and make you confident. You have to have your confidence inside. You know, walk out and say, "Hey, I'm gonna mash this up." You know.
Right, right. You know what? You're right, because whatever energy you give off is what the audience is going to receive, and how they receive it is how they're going to react to
Exactly.
you, right? So
Exactly.
obvious. Yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
for real.
So let's get into Wule.
Oof.
Wule, 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 Wule.
Wule, 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 wule,
All
wule.
right, I'm gonna tell you a secret.
All right.
My background is Trinidadian,
Okay.
and we do have a dialect of Patois or Creole that we speak, but
Right.
I
Right.
don't really understand Creole. So
Okay.
you have to explain to me what your meaning behind
hmm
this song.
Well, the Patois dialect for the trainees,
Yes.
this is towards the older generation. The older
Okay.
generation will understand the dialect. So,
Uh-huh.
Wule,
Yes.
it's simple. Now, you know, again, going back to Markel, we used to have our discussions and I say, boy, Marshall's a mechanic or what? I like to sing about cars, bumper to fender, big truck, wind up on the bump.
Mm-hmm.
I say Marshall have a fetish for cars, right? But
Yes.
it's not that. It's like as a writer, especially when you're writing your own songs, like we have a certain vision.
Yeah.
I I like to sing for the girls. This is dance hall. You gotta sing for the girls.
Okay.
So instead of singing a violent song, or a song demeaning women, I will sing songs appreciating women.
Right.
Women are the tree of life.
Right.
Women are the ones who give life. Women are the ones who take care of us,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I always sing songs appreciating and admiring women. So that's where Willie came from.
Okay.
Willie is about a woman just dancing, and I'm just the way you whine, you blowing my mind. I just wanna spend a little time. Yeah, just,
Okay.
just, just watching them. Yeah, I want to see what you're doing.
All right.
It's a role. Yeah,
Right. That's what I interpret it as rolling. Wule is like rolling the
right,
waves and yeah.
right, that's
Okay. Okay.
right.
All
Yeah,
right.
you
So I
want to
was.
drive me crazy and just pull it up there. Listen, you know, I don't want to bother you. I don't want to impede on you. I don't want to intrude,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I sitting down in the corner having my drink, right? And you're doing your thing. Hule, 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 hule. Someone says you should do it for me. I like what I see when you start to dance. Give
Yes.
me a chance, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So is this something that you're looking? Are you looking to compete in this year's competition?
Well, I hope people from St. Lucia are watching. I sent out the link right through my contacts, and I hope they
Yeah.
watch it. I'm gonna mash them up this year.
Okay.
2023, I'm gonna mash them up.
Okay. I
Yeah.
see my co-host novelist is joining us. He was
Not
listening.
me again.
Welcome, novelist. Welcome. You are muted.
Oh, sorry.
There
Unmute
you
yourself. Okay, I want to hear what you have to
Be on
say.
my, what's that?
Unmute yourself. I want to hear what you have to
Be on my
say.
controller. No, I had an emergency, last minute emergency, and yeah, it is what it is. So it's done for the next half an hour. Then I gotta go back. So
Now we
all
don't
right,
take care of that already. We take care of that already. Just
we good. But we
we
Yeah.
but we're not there for me. So what's the word? What's the word? Talk to me. Talk to your boy.
boy, you know already. Your boy taking it easy. I don't in Lucia. You check it.
Nice,
I just
nice,
vibing and getting ready for 2023. Check it. I have some studio sessions coming up.
nice, nice.
Some recordings to do. I have a song coming up in February for Lucia Independence. I'm a Saint Lucian because a lot of people think I'm a
Mm.
Trini. You check it. Then when they say the Dominican infusion, they think I'm Dominican. You check it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
When they hear the background vocals I do, they think I'm Antiguan, right?
Nice.
So I come up, I write this song and I say, well, listen, I'm a Saint Lucian. You check
You
it.
should
Yeah.
you should have let them know he's a Caribbean man.
Right.
No, well, what we doing after I'm a Saint Lucian is released for Saint Lucia's independence in February,
Right.
then we drop in I'm a West Indian a couple months later.
Sweet.
So we have it covered. We have it covered. We have it covered.
Right.
No, really, what you saying, boy?
Well, I have to try to play catch up, so I will follow Jules' lead.
Right. No, I was asking, is he competing for this year's competition in St. Lucia? And
Mm,
he was just about to respond and you came on. He said he's gonna be in the studio for a bit and he's gonna be competing. Well, he's gonna be doing something for St. Lucia's independence. But what about St. Lucia's carnival? What
Yeah.
can we expect?
Licks. You can expect licks.
Licks, licks.
You can expect licks. You understand? Because you see, and I'll put it out there because there's no secret. I want them to hear this. I want them to hear it, and I want them to rise to the challenge. I want them to rise to
mm.
the occasion. Novi, you know how we just do it. You check it.
Yes, sir.
I want them to understand that I see and understand the deficiency that exists in solution music, and I'm
Mm.
going to fill the void. Now, if
Mhm.
any of you want to challenge me, bring it.
Why is it always on this show that people want to come and talk to lay down the challenge on our show, huh?
I'll
What?
tell you why. I'll
Because
tell you why. I'll tell you why.
mm,
Because anything that you want to understand,
Yeah.
right? If you remember from math, you want to understand an equation, you need to bring it to its lowest terms. In other words, you
yes,
need to
yes,
dissect. You need to
dissect it.
dissect it.
Right.
That's right.
We need that man voice. We need that man voice for a commercial, you know. So
Oh well, he just
let me
put it
just
out there.
yeah, just put it out there. Let me just get in since we're talking about the competition.
Right.
Last year you were supposed to be in the competition,
Yes.
and you want to explain to us why you weren't in the competition last year?
Last year I wasn't in the competition because from so last year we in 2022. So December 2021, we had an obligation. I signed a contract to perform in Windsor.
Mm,
Right
Mm,
now, the Solution Carnival Committee, they were unsure as to what dates they would have for carnival, or
right.
even if we would have a carnival,
Mm,
mhm,
right? But then boom, they just came in the dates, and the dates ended up clashing. So for
mhm,
me now, I tried to get out of my contract, but it was a little bit difficult. The band members would have, faced penalties
right.
that I wasn't prepared for them to go through because of me. So I decided,
mhm,
okay, I'm not gonna go through the contract, and then I had to blank the semi. But I made it all the way to the semis. I had to blank the finals.
Right.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. Hmm.
Interesting. But so that this year now you're
Coming
back in
to
this season and it's pressure.
bro, we coming back for everything. Yeah, no, they're sticking that this year. They're sticking that this year because I'll tell you, Novi, you've been in the studio with me,
Of course,
right?
many times.
Oh, we have a bag of rhythm. We have a bag of tune. When I tell people that, people think I'm bragging. You check it.
Yeah.
But songs like Wule, Run Them, Santa Say, these
Hmm.
songs,
Mhm.
Wule was written since 2013. Wule
Wow,
nothing new. Run Them was written in 2009. It's
wow.
nothing new.
Right.
We hitting them with the stuff that we have sitting there. We ain't hitting them with nothing new yet.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Yeah.
when I tell them I have a bag
Well, see,
of tune,
Wow.
nice. So you also, I think he's frozen. You
no, no,
frozen?
no.
Oh
No,
no, you
we're
don't
getting
frozen.
a lag.
Uh,
It's yeah, we're getting a
okay.
lag like the last time. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, our Caribbean connection. So, but you have so you dropped Wule this year. You also dropped something after Wule, and you
We drop run
also
them.
have you run them. How have
Yeah,
these two? How have these two tracks been doing?
yeah. Those two
How have
tracks
these
have
two
been
tracks
doing
been
great.
doing?
They've been doing great. Wule was just the track to drop to say, well, okay, we drop a track, and then Wule
Right.
ended up putting us up on the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then after the fiasco with the whole semi-final thing and thing, you know,
Yeah.
and asking. I actually sent a message to the CMMHC telling them, listen, you know what? Although I gotta pull out, you know, I'm still available to do some guest appearances because Wooly was one of the biggest songs in St. Lucia for Carnival, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
despite all that, you know, decide, all right, well, they blanking me, they locking me out. So then we release run them to show them, hey, fellas, we have thing, you know. You check it without a
Mm-hmm.
beg, you know.
Right.
We have thing. So we release run them, right? Just to address the crime in St. Lucia, you know, and again, run them was done at a time when we had the ORC Operation Restore Confidence. You check.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Okay.
lyrics of
Yeah.
Run Them were very raw because at the time I was very upset of, you know,
Mm-hmm.
about the things that were happening in St. Lucia, you know, but then I dialed it back for this version of Run Them,
Mm.
you know, and then we
Can
had
we
Mhm.
play a little bit of that video? I think we have that one queued as well.
Yeah. Let's get a nice
So
little vibe.
we're
And
gonna
that's
play
one
a
of the.
little bit of that one so we can give the audience a little
Yeah,
taste.
give me all this, give me all this.
So tell me, Ross, what do you want for Christmas? I know. What a year to remember as we move to another. Oh, it is such a pleasure taking care of each other. Let's celebrate together as this year passes over. And I'm calling on Santa, make this a Christmas to remember. Santa say, this year he ain't bringing gifts, but Santa say, he's still going to make the trip. But Santa say, he's coming to bring us cheer. And Santa say, thank God for another year. He's close back already. He raised there and healthy. And he just cannot wait for us to congregate. Yes, Santa say, he's coming to bring us cheer. And Santa say, thank God for another year. Boom! Ha! Have you been naughty or nice? He's making his list. He's checking it twice. We don't need physical gifts, just someone to enjoy with. At this special time of year, we just need to show we care. Peace and love to each other. Only gift we require. So let's all come together. Spread the joy all over. Twi-
So that was not random. That was
Well, I
Santa
come
Say.
at bay.
So it looks like we're having some technical difficulty in the back. So we're gonna play the right track right now.
Twe, well I come at bay. Depuis les ou en twe. Gabelle femme bien au chipé. Madame dis-moi non souple. Moi j'aime un femme comme ça. On souhaite à moi à toi car. La sortie en chalet levé. Aïe 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 papa bon Dieu. Mambele si ou ni nom. On souhaite à nous ensemble. Ma quand même qu'à chiller. Côté madame moyen. Mon caille veut mal parler. Mais quitter yon parler. Plus depuis les ou en tué. C'est pour moi vle danser. Danser, danser. Soukwe kon nou ale. Danser, danser. Soukwe kon nou ale. Soukwe kon nou ale. Danser, danser. Soukwe kon nou ale. Dansa. Boule wawek de seba. Vejou nou gwa compra. Twene kon ansepa. Mwen eme bagay son sa. Comme di ou mal élevé, l'homme dit ou c'est femme gâtée. Yo just là yo désolé, à nous quitter yo parler. Ma belle si ou ni non, ma belle, on se fait à nous ensemble. Ma quand même qu'à chiller, côté madame moyen.
All right. So
Well, So, Carlton, where was this performance? Where did this performance take place?
Boy, that was done in Toronto just last Saturday. Um,
Okay.
yeah, apparently the UWP they decided that they forming the Toronto caucus, right?
Mm,
And they
from St.
wanted,
Lucia.
yes, and they wanted entertainment. So that's all right.
Mhm.
I'm an entertainer. I will entertain.
Right.
So that wasn't random though, right?
No, that wasn't random. That was Dancing. Dancing
Dance.
turned out to be one of the bigger songs I actually did for this year. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I thought we had random. So maybe we don't
Uh,
have that one for you for the audience, but don't
Not,
say it.
not performing live, but Random is on YouTube.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So since Santa Say was played, let's talk about Santa and what did Santa really say? what
Sa-
so
Santa.
what made you want to do a Christmas tune, and is that your first Christmas tune?
My first. Every artist needs to have a Christmas tune.
You think so?
For the sake of longevity,
Yeah.
the sake of being relevant, okay?
Hmm.
Every artist needs to have a Christmas tune. Now, it's been a long time coming. I've been thinking about a Christmas tune since 19 how long? But again, the artist thing was never in the forefront.
Right.
Now that the artist became a thing for me, it's like, okay, well, now, yeah, yeah. I mean, now that you're hot, you must
Right.
do a, a Christmas tune,
Yeah.
because
Right.
the relevance year after year has to be there,
Hmm.
right? hmm
So what was Santa saying?
Well, to all of those who always have their hands out, Santa tell them this year he ain't bringing gifts.
Yeah, really nothing.
You bring
But
nothing.
but but he will still make the trip, eh? Right? We're still coming in line. But I ain't bringing nothing.
Enjoyment.
I ain't bringing nothing for you.
it, it seems like you have a direct connect, boy.
Yeah, but not only that. In the world we live in today, you know,
Hmm.
instead of material things, I
Yeah.
think we need more peace and love and joy. You
Yes.
check it,
Right.
so that's what Sandra said. Listen, love is what we'll get this year, and it's time that we show we care, because life will surely come and go, and faith is what we have to show. We need to believe in the Father and live happy together, because we are not here forever, and we don't know our hour. So Santa say, love is what we'll get this year.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
That's vibes. Love is the best gift you could receive anyway.
Love is always the best gift, and faith, understanding that God is in control. No matter what we're doing, we must pay it out to the Father,
Of
because
course.
without Him, ain't nothing happening.
Boy.
Yeah,
Right.
So, some people ain't know that,
that's why I had to remind them. That's why I had to remind them. Yeah, man.
For real.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But there was a rumor of a second Christmas song. Are we gonna get a second Christmas song? Is
Um,
that for
yeah.
next?
You know what happened? There is a second Christmas song.
Mm,
About 2 days ago, a man called me and said, "Boy, you gain plenty airplay." I said, "Okay." I thought what Santa say you talking about, and then
yeah.
then 5 seconds later, my aunt messaged me and said, "Hey, send me that new song." I said, "Well, what new song?" And he
Right.
said, "For the
Oh.
Christmas." And I don't even have a copy of that song. Yeah, I don't have a copy of the song, but the song is out there, right? And the song getting
Nice.
traction, right? Now I stepped outside of the box a little bit, right?
Mm,
Now you know how in the Caribbean we do our house to house.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
go buy this one, we go buy that one, eat and drink, eat and drink.
Yeah.
So I
Hmm.
thinking, well, I changed the trajectory on that one. So I say, well,
Right.
this Christmas ain't nobody coming by me. I'll give you a little taste. Every year
Santa
is
ain't coming. Go ahead.
people coming by me for Christmas. No mind how I keep complaining. They still coming like they unconscious. So this year I come up with a plan. This year they not eating out my hand. When they come, they go find my house empty. Cause this year I eating by Jenny. For the Christmas, I eating Jenny out. So keep us our pig snout. I eating all she fish. Them thing that taste delish. I really cannot wait. I go even lick she plate. And if she gas run short, I go sit and blow coal pot. Right? For the Christmas. Yeah, man.
Oh my
Gosh.
gosh. All
Yeah,
right.
that is definitely for the Christmas.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, man.
So when are we
so
gonna get
this
the track?
so this one is
Well, I will check the producer and see. Well, yo, what's up? When it coming down? Because Christmas is around the corner. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
but you said
But
this
so
is gaining a rotation on this is on St.
it's
Lucian
already on
Radio.
a rotation. Yeah, on Lucian Radio.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
nice. So after
My
all this Christmas is done, you said you have I know you have a bag of rhythm.
Yeah.
And
So now wait.
you have
So
mm,
wait. Before we move, don't come at me for. I will not be home.
me?
Yeah, don't come at me for
you're gonna
I
be
Christmas.
have
by
a
Jenny.
I'll be like Jenny.
I have
Right.
you'll be by
Now,
Jenny blowing cold pot.
now in
I'll
the
be in the
second verse,
studio.
I say, anyone who come after, all they'll get is long western. So don't even go by Jenny after. Because after I pass, you don't have nothing left. You check it. Right. Yes. Right.
My.
You're blowing everything off the cold pot.
All you mean. Hey, she makes shot water. I drink that with pleasure. You check it. When she bring the black cake, if you see the slice I take. Mm.
we we need to get that song. Let's see if the people in the back, if you guys can find that on YouTube, and maybe we could
Yeah.
play it at the end of the
Do I
show
check on
if we
YouTube?
don't get it.
It's not there yet. I will listen. I will
Is that
get it
there yet?
wrong and I will send it to you guys.
All
I'll
right.
make sure he
All right,
sends it to you guys. Yeah, man.
All
Yeah,
right.
but for next year, like you were asking, we have we have one, two, three. We have about 4 tunes releasing within the first 2 months of the year.
Okay.
right.
Now you know me now. We're like a little bacchanal. So, um, in January we have a track releasing, "Smiling in the Face,"
Mm,
talking about the backbiters and the people that talk about you. Exactly. Plenty people
yes.
that try to grudge you when they see you trying to live. Some of them you just have to duck them. Some of them just watch them and breathe. Some of them they really too fast and you might have to cost them. But whatever might be the case, always put them in their place because they didn't know about you this morning and they don't know about you today. But come evening, all of a sudden, it's on you they does want to pray. But the righteous will be protected and the wicked shall go to waste. So let them stand there and grudge you while you're smiling in their face. Yeah,
So we can look out for that. We can look
you
out
know,
for that
well, yeah,
in the
that's in
coming year.
production right now. We're doing our thing. Then we have a love song coming up for Valentine's.
Okay.
But it's not a love song. It's not a break. It's about a breakup. Just we tired of the breakup where a man get mashed up and man get go well and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So if you want to leave, leave. We have a song coming that will empower people, not just men, both men and women, because you know what, men do the same thing to women, right? But you must not be damaged,
Mm,
because after my last relationship, I was damaged. And then I prayed to God and God sent a beautiful angel to me, you
mm,
know. And she got me back on my feet and we realized that God always has a plan for after. So when you think you reach that damage spot, God always knows, well, hey, behind door number two.
Mm-hmm.
And I met my soulmate. So now I feel comfortable. I can release that song, letting people know that don't lose faith. Time will mend your
right.
broken heart. You check. No matter
Nice.
what you're going
Mm.
through, time will not let you fall apart. Yeah.
Boy,
And
yeah,
then
Carlton.
for St. Lucian's independence, we have I'm a St. Lucian because a lot of people think I'm either Trini, Dominican, or Antiguan. So now we have I'm a St. Lucian to let them know.
Mm,
We're gonna confirm it. I'm a St. Lucian.
right.
Yeah.
I have something for you. You know, after you're done your music career and everything. I mean, I am a producer, and we have producers for Dissect. I
Mhm.
mean, you can be the love doctor. You already tapping in different places. I mean, that
Yeah.
was,
That's her.
you sound like a good relationship expert. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, listen. All I know is that I have a beautiful woman who loves me, and she has shown me a different way.
Right.
Because we can get
Nice.
lost. We can get lost in the emotion, in the negative emotion of the past.
That's
Facts.
right.
Right? But this
Hmm.
lady has shown me that, hey, you know what? You know, I'll embrace you as you are. I will care for you as you are, and
Mm-hmm.
we can move on. So now, as a matter of fact, that's part of the reason for all this music coming out. I had to
Mm.
search it up. I even told Markel, I said, boy, Markel, I wonder if I dying, because all of a sudden, right? It's like you go release all this music before you're dead, right?
Yeah.
But no,
Right.
it's the is
Hey, just in a
she's
good place.
she's the fuel to that fire. She tell me, listen, baby,
Nice.
go do your thing, right? Go on and be who
Hmm.
you have to be. Do your thing. I'm right here, and that confidence that she gave me was the reason why now we're hitting them. Yeah,
It's
Okay.
always good to have a very good, strong woman by your side, not behind you,
Right.
by your
Yeah. Nice.
side.
I'm happy you say that because I always tell her this. I don't want you behind me or in front of me. I
That's
want
right.
you by my side. Now,
That's right.
I mean, I know we're going a little off topic, but guys, everything in life is about balance. When God created the earth, He created the earth with balance. When He spoke to Noah about the ark,
Mm-hmm.
He said, listen, bring a pair of everything because we need that balance. And as men or as women, we need the other gender, the proper version of the other gender to balance us out.
All right.
After your music career, anyway. So, who are some other producers? You've been. I know. Well, I know you produce your stuff, but who else are you working with, or are you working with anybody else?
Yeah, well, your boy Kels John, straight flight. I fed a body cool, can't take it no more.
You
While
know,
the
man.
man were on the dance floor. I you mean? Hey, listen, I want to redo that track, I want to read that track. That track there is dear to my heart. I want to redo that track. Yeah, but Kels John, we
Hmm.
actually formed a production team called Rhythm Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right? And that is myself, Kels John, and my cousin Juan Paris out in Connecticut. One is a drummer.
Okay.
Mm.
Right? So we have a recipe, we have a formula, right?
Right.
Live instrumentation. Okay, we're not going with the electronic stuff. We're
Right.
going live. We're fully live, right?
Mm.
Everything wireless. Let's go.
That's
Yeah,
the way to go.
Nice.
yeah. I
That
mean,
is
from
nice.
Wule, we realized a lot of people appreciated the authenticity of the music.
Mm-hmm.
So we said, okay, you know what? That's the formula right there. Let's go with that.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right.
Just to remind the viewers, we are talking to CR Carlton Roberts, and we are having a lot of fun. That's my personal brethren. So if
Yes,
we take a shot, just having a little bit too much fun, yeah, we go way back.
we go
But
way back.
way back. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, you guys are watching wherever you guys are watching, make sure you subscribe or follow that page, and please share. And there's a number that runs at the bottom of the screen right here. You could always send in a voice note or a WhatsApp message and contact us. All right. So
Mhm.
um, yeah. So Joel,
Well, in my
go ahead.
research, I mean,
Hmm.
Novelist knows you great, but I
Hmm.
don't. So I had to do a little research about you.
Oof, okay.
And when I do research about people, I find information.
Yeah.
But you're okay. You're saying you're okay. You're ready for
No,
this?
no, it's fine. Listen, I am one artist who has no skeletons in the closet.
You have an open book. Well, this one I think you would appreciate sharing because it's giving a plug about your business that you have. So, how is it that you can run a business and make all this music and produce it at the same time? How do you
And right.
simultaneously do the two of them at the same time? How?
Well, going back to it takes a village to raise a child. I have a
Uh-huh.
great team. I have an awesome team.
Mm-hmm.
My team allows me the opportunity to go out there and do what I have to do musically. So Markel John, Damien John, Timo Amadi, Salim, Robert LaRoque, Jawa. Jawa is actually my photographer,
Mm-hmm.
right? They allow me to be able to go out there and do what I gotta do. And nothing would happen without the team. So they
Yeah.
hold it down on the ground while I go in town and mess around.
Good.
Lyricist at its best. Yeah, at your best. I hear you. That's good.
I learned from Novi.
I
Pluckers.
knew I
Boom.
know he's gonna say that, you know. I knew he's gonna say that.
Um,
But we learn from Kels.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Congratulations. And obviously you're having success in your business. And I wish you future success as well. Would you like to plug your business?
Yeah. I mean, anybody in Toronto, you need that good courier service. Hit up Rush Transport and Business Services. We got you. We're not a courier company. We're a courier service.
Uh-huh. We're not a career company, we're a career service. You hear that? Service.
Service.
Unlike many companies, they are a service that
That's right.
Mhm.
they do many other things other than career carrying your things, your packages to your home. They do a
Right.
lot more.
So we don't just bring it in like UPS and just drop it and walk away. We'll ask you,
Right.
hey, where would you like it?
It's a service. All
Courteous.
right.
It's sometimes that works against us when we ask them where they like it. They sell us some places, but
Mm-hmm.
that's what we did territory. All right.
Well, thank you
So
for sharing that.
yeah,
Mhm.
I know you used to write for a lot of Calypsonians back home in the
Right.
competition.
Hmm.
Um, do you still do that?
Not anymore. That's done. What I'm doing now,
Oh,
if I write any, as a matter of fact, in 2023, I'm looking to compete
mm,
in the so you heard it here first. In
right.
2023, looking for me. Yeah. Now, if it comes down to soca or groovy, I will write. But for calypso is only me right now. There's a
Okay.
band in San Lucia called Invasion Band. I'm planning on doing some work with them. And
Mhm.
as a music label, Rhythm Nation, we're looking to develop artists and bring other artists into the fold, right? So we're open to working with people. We're looking to expand into the islands, Dominica, Barbados, St. Vincent, um, Trinidad. Well, I have my Trinidad links already, but in the places where we don't have a stronghold, we're looking to get there and you know increase our prowess right there. Um, and that will start with I'm a West Indian. We're gonna get in like that. We've brought on people like Anthony Loha to do our mix and master. So we're getting the who's who to get behind the technical side,
Right.
um, and then from there it's just to get the artists to come on board.
All right.
Nice. So w- we have invented this game here
Okay.
called Quick Hitters.
Hmm.
Joel is very good at it, right?
Quick hitters, quick hitters, duck fast, eh?
Well,
Yeah.
you're not fast, but she's good, very good at it. So,
All right,
um,
bring it on.
bring it. All right, Joel, go ahead.
Well, okay. So the way the game is played, let me explain a little bit.
Mhm.
So I ask a question, then you answer quickly. You
Okay,
don't go on about the question.
right,
Give me your answer, then I'll come on with
straight
another
flight,
question. Straight,
right,
yes.
right.
Trick right.
Let's see how fast we can do this.
All right, there we go.
But Navi, you could definitely chime in if you have something that you want to ask because you know him better than I do. So maybe there's
Well,
something that you
well,
want to bring out.
maybe seeing that he says straight flight. I like him when I say straight flight. When you hear the song straight flight,
Sorry, say it again.
how you
We were breaking up.
when you hear the song straight flight, what's your
Right,
reaction? How you feel?
nice. I want to go home.
All right. What's your favorite country or place to perform?
Oof,
Hmm.
Canada.
Okay. Is there a particular artist that you'd like to do a collab with?
Bungee
Quick.
Garden. Girls them darling.
Oh, you can answer this quickly.
Have them screaming from night till morning.
All right.
But
Mm.
we ain't done
Okay.
because he had
Why
to do a song with
Bungie?
son.
You have to do what?
I say we ain't done because he has to do a song with the prodigal son.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh boy.
you have any
Oh,
more?
so yeah. I mean, you mentioned some things in your song, Santa Say.
Okay.
No, 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 not Santa Say. The new song, the one that's not out on our airwaves yet.
For the
What's the name of
Christmas.
that song?
For the Christmas.
For the Christmas. Okay.
Mhm.
So now I have a question for you. What is your favorite food?
Ooh. Anything fish. Any fish meal.
All right. Saltfish?
What time is it?
Not enough time.
Not- Bye.
All
Oh
right.
God.
Do you have another one? I have another one.
Go ahead. Give me another one.
Who's your biggest musical influence? Who's your biggest musical
The Mighty
influence?
Sparrow. Well, I have two. The Mighty Sparrow and my uncle, the Prophet Haggai.
Okay. All right. Okay. Um.
Nice.
Oh, there's.
That's it.
Oh wait. Okay. Okay. We're gonna cut
This guy is
those
not
questions.
allowed to ask questions.
What's that?
This person who just posted somebody. I want to know about the song "Sweet Seduction."
Oh. So
You don't
let's
answer
cut
that
the
question.
game for a minute. I want to know about the song "Sweet Seduction." Okay, so let's talk about "Sweet Seduction."
Right?
Was that a real life scenario? Hmm.
No, it wasn't a real life scenario. As writers, we express our insights and our fantasies. Now
Hmm.
anyone who knows me, like I like to talk a lot of smack. And the
Oh
song
yes.
started. Well, I'm assuming it's a family show, so I can't say what I want to say. But in the,
Right.
right, I talk a
Yes.
lot of smack, and this song started. I had one line in my head, right? I know that your man at home, he keep ringing off your phone, but you're in your happy place. It's written all over your face. We do this with no regret, and okay if he upset. No, no, no. It's like he getting real vex, sending you all kind of texts. He threatening to leave and go. Relationship dying slow. Still he wrapped up in my arms, and we just don't give a damn. No, we don't. So as a boastful,
Okay, so you say this was a. All right. So the person who asked the question wanted to know if this is real. You
nah,
said no.
nah,
You said
nah,
no.
I've,
All
I've,
right.
I've never been
Carlton
I've
said
never
no.
been I've never been that type of guy. I will not be that type of guy. But
All right.
through my music, I can express it.
You're
We
altered.
see it on TV. It's not foreign to us. We understand what goes on out there in the world,
Yeah.
and we can always see as artists, as writers, we can see something and interpret and do our own adaptation of what's
Right.
going on.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And many can relate to your songs, so that
Well,
is a
that's
relatable.
the basis of my songs. I want my songs to be real.
Yeah.
When the reggae comes out, the reggae is going to anyone who's going through a breakup will be able to relate. That is the
Hmm.
essence of making a good song,
Yeah.
making it relatable. I'm not going to sing about having millions and having fancy cars because the majority of the world don't have millions and fancy cars. But
Facts.
when I say time will mend my broken heart, I swear that time won't let me fall apart. No way, 'cause I believe that there's true love out there, and time will help me fall in love someday. I'll fall in love again. I'll fall in love again. I'll fall in love again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'll fall in love. And you know what? I did fall in love again. Yeah.
Nice.
So
We
we
can
gotta be
definitely tell. We can tell you in a good place for sure.
Yeah, yeah. We maybe need to do a Valentine's episode just
we
for
should. We should.
Carlton.
We should. Yeah, we should. We
I
should.
could sit and watch. Finally, that's a good idea. We
Lovers
should do a
episode.
show, and yeah, I have Carlton host it.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. And you know what? If
We
we're
want to
doing
know
it
what the
short,
audience think about that. Something different for Dissect, right?
yeah, if we're doing it show, we probably do a live stream. I come with my guys and I actually perform live.
We could get, yeah, you know what, this would be good because, we can give some tips to some men that don't have the romantic bones in their bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
the
could do
men
that.
who like to be macho. Listen, I'll tell you a secret. Every time I put my head between my lady legs and I cry. Yeah, um, I
Right,
always tell her,
right there is where okay.
I'm not. Yes, yes, I'm not a macho man. You know what?
Yes.
Because sometimes we have to stop being Superman,
Of
right?
course.
And fall into Our Lady and let Our Lady guide us and lead us. You check it. Yeah,
Mhm.
we can't be playing macho man all the time. Nah, it's not
Don't worry,
real.
man. Stuff. They play match outside, but the inside is a whole different
Yeah,
thing.
when they're right, exactly. So I just admit it. Listen,
Right.
if I get licks, I'm the first man to put up my hand in class. Yes, I get
Of course.
licks.
When we get a little flu with other girl, we baby. So we play
Yeah,
macho man.
so yeah, and you know what? In relationship terms, in infatuation, we need to express ourselves. Listen, the woman that you're next to, she needs to know that you love her. You
Facts.
know, so yeah. So I don't do the macho thing.
So do you do more love tunes, like more groovy type soca or
I do a lot of groovy because I love to sing for the ladies. I like to appreciate a woman. You know,
okay.
I think women need to be on a pedestal, and we appreciate them and support them. So
Hmm.
you'll find a lot of my songs will be appreciating a woman, especially a strong woman. That woman who will
Right.
walk into the dance hall and know, hey, I'm sexy and I know that I can do my thing. You can stand there and watch and admire all night. But yeah, that is me. That's what I have. I have my purse on my elbow, right? And I did my thing, and yeah. Mhm.
You and this purse on the elbow.
Yeah, but that's a real thing. That's a real thing. That is a real thing. No, but you never see the girls that they put on their shoulder and they walking with
Yeah,
their little arms and thing. That is the ones to
yeah,
stay away from because yeah, they go mash you up.
yeah.
Oh my.
So
Um,
before we go, I want to ask you, because I like you just said it too. Obviously, you have some reggae coming out.
right.
You perform different type of music. You produce different type of music, and I know, I know it depends on what type of music you're performing. The feeling is different,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Um, in all the genres of music that you perform, or let's just say even produce, which one would you say that just gives you that feeling, that home feeling? If you understand what I mean, like you just continually want to be in it.
I would say a soca groovy because that is where I have most of my command. There's a certain posturing that comes with being a soca artist, you know, and that posturing leads to a confidence and leads to a certain panache, you
Right.
know, and that plays into my personality. So
Hmm.
I would definitely say a soca groovy. When I'm on stage singing a soca groovy, yeah,
Hmm.
I can go up with the best of them, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look, I see
Nice.
my lady send me a message. Stop issuing challenges. Right, baby, I'm not challenging nobody no more.
Yeah, you know what? I would love to see her messages like come across the screen and
Yeah. Well, for the Valentine's, we'll do that.
yeah,
No,
so
we
yeah.
definitely gonna talk about that and look into that. That's actually a wonderful idea. So I hope the audience will actually welcome it. So definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
get ready for that show,
Yeah,
Carlton.
I ready one time. One time. I'll be back here in February filming a music video for I'm a Solution.
Mm.
But I'll always be available. I'll be here for Independence to just promote it and get everything through. Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
When is St. Lucia independence?
February 22nd.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's
That's like
soon.
that's a carnival time
It's
back
carnival
home.
time. Yeah, back
When
home.
is the carnival in St. Lucia?
July.
Oh,
Right.
July.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. All right.
So straight from Independence, I can come there. There, you there?
Yeah, yeah, that sounds like a great idea right now.
Okay.
Well, tell somebody send for me. Right? Send, what I say, send me.
Send me yes.
Send
So
me.
Sierra,
Yeah.
man, we're definitely gonna do this again.
Right.
We will see if we could work out the Valentine's thing, and see how that works out. Any performances for Christmas holidays that we could probably
Nah.
listen
The
to?
Christmas is just vacation. I think I've done my last show for the year last weekend. Now
Right,
it's back to the studio, back to work, back to putting things together. January is right around the corner, February around the corner, and by the time January and February are gone, then we're looking at Carnival, and we have
right.
about 20 tunes to release for next year. I have a bag already, my bag of tunes, so we need to and we're not releasing anything half-assed. So everything has to be on point. So
Nice,
that's where we're at.
sweet. I need to come
Yeah.
back to the studio too. So
Yeah. I love my chick. Don't worry, I'll be the
yeah,
same. I'll be there, Novi. I'll be there. Don't
yeah,
worry.
don't worry. We'll work on that.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I tell you
So
I'll be there.
yeah, man. So I want to thank I well, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. It was definitely like excited, maybe a little too much fun,
So it is. So it is.
but
Yes.
just nothing as too much fun, right? But uh,
Exactly.
if you have anybody you want to shout out, I know you want to shout out the team for sure. Just go
Right.
ahead and do that. Put your plugs, and I'll go ahead and put that in there.
Yeah. First and foremost, let me shout out the team, Markel, Juan Paris, and my uncle Haggai who started the ball rolling. I want to shout out my lady Nadia Edwin for being that support, that wind beneath my wings. Shout out my mom and them, everybody listening and viewing. We inside, and my Solution crew, my Dominican crew, my Canadian crew, we inside always, right? And look out for better things coming. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Shout out to my boy Nigel. Nigel, all of a sudden turned manager, biggest supporter, right? Nigel just front and center. Do your thing, Nigel. Right. You check it out. I hope when the big check come, Nigel will sign the big check for me. But we gonna talk about that later. Yeah, man. Yeah, but
Good
no, big
day.
yourself too. You check it.
Yeah,
And
man.
and Joel, you as well.
Thank
Thank
you,
you guys
Ernest.
for having me. It's always a pleasure to come out there and do what I do. And I like the fact that you guys are supporting the art form. Although I'm not a Dominican artist, but the fact that you're pushing the Caribbean art form and bringing it out to the diaspora to let people know that we do exist. I appreciate that, and you guys need to be commended for that. So kudos to you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that as
Nice
well.
having
But
you.
you
Yes, sir.
said it. It's about us. It's not a dom. This is not a Dominican thing. This is
I'm
not
Right.
a
not
trip.
Dominican.
This is
Oh,
not
you
a
know.
Greek thing. This is a Caribbean. This is our thing, right?
Right.
So this is what
Yes.
Dissect is about.
It's a real bouillon.
Right? A bouillon and
Akalaloo. Akalaloo.
yeah,
Canada. You see,
long. It's all
you
in
see,
one.
she just sell out herself. She from Trini. She just sell out herself. Ay, ay,
Oh gosh.
So you see the connect. You see the connection already. We have the Caribbean right there. Lucia, Dominica.
yeah,
You see it
yeah, man,
already.
yeah, man, yeah, man. We inside there and everything, ready mix, ready fix. You check it.
Nice.
So yeah, man, no seed, no seed. But I thank you guys again for having me. Everything there. Whenever you guys need to have me on, I ready. Boomba, we bad like cucumber.
We'll be talking to you soon. There you guys have it, ladies and gentlemen. The man CR. Hope you guys enjoyed this interview. It was nice. It was nice. It was fun. I
Yeah.
know this. I know this is what it was going to be with him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, definitely entertaining.
mhm.
Never it wasn't never a dull moment throughout the entire interview. So
No,
I appreciate his time. He's away and it's also his birthday weekend. And for him to be on the show with us, I really do
yes,
appreciate
yes,
him
and
being here.
that's what I was supposed to think the birthday thing, but it's all good. Give me my fire later. But
Yeah.
again, I apologize, folks, for me being late. Totally beyond my control. Last minute thing. So yeah. So Jules, this is it until next year.
And next year, 2023. Oh my gosh. I
Which is
had a
not
great
really
year.
far, right? But you had a great year.
I did.
I can say I had
Really.
a great year because I'm still breathing. I'm alive, and I, appreciate that. I can
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I guess I will be seeing you in the new year.
Yeah, I'm going to be, while we're on our break, I'm going to be in Jamaica,
Hmm.
living it up.
Hmm.
um, so I will see you in the new year. I won't be there for the first show of the new year, but I will be back
Exactly.
for the
Why
second
would you
show.
be here? Like,
I'll
you're
be
gonna be
in
in Jamaica.
Jamaica. I'll still be
Exactly. It's okay.
under, probably on a beach somewhere.
It's okay. February is not far from January. That's all I'm saying. You
Yeah.
guys stay. You guys have yourself a beautiful season. You guys be safe. Whatever you're doing with your family, do it safely and do it with love. You know what I mean? Don't do nothing like my man CR say. Don't do half-ass. If you don't want to be with a family, don't go because then you're gonna mess up everybody's thing, right? So whatever you guys do it safe. Do it with love. Do it together. I personally will see you guys in January 7th. Joel, you want to talk to them?
I will be here. I mean, in spirit, I will be here. So, but season's greetings, everyone.
All right. You guys stay tuned for the next video for the next 3 weeks, I guess. Um, it's gonna be an exciting show. And
Yes.
again, safe holidays, season's greetings, all that good stuff. Eat what you eat, do what you do. See you guys. Blessed week, blessed weekend, blessed ner. Peace.
Peace.
This is your girl Ever News. I'm inviting you to Dissect on January 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and 8 p.m. Caribbean Time. We'll be live on tdntv.net and Island Therapy on YouTube and on Facebook. See you soon.